Oh man,
That's
we
what you
should
want.
really be recording all of this.
Well,
We're let's see. We're about to do it. Just checking the connection.
What's gonna happen when we start recording is all the juice is gonna go away.
It's going to be gone. The juice is gone. The juice is loose.
The juice is loose. That's what they said when OJ got released.
That's right.
we've loosed the juice.
Yep, absolutely right.
This juice is loose.
Now there we go. Well, we've got.
Loosey juicy.
We'll see. We're live over here. Chris is watching, and
Perfect.
we're live over here.
This is exactly as I want it.
This is exactly as I want it.
This is exactly as I want
As
it.
intimate as it gets because it's just us.
This is victory.
Just the way I like it.
This is what a victory lap looks like, folks. Remember this, kids. This is what winning. This is what winning looks like.
Look at her through your screen, and you'll see what winning's all
That's
about. Who's here with us?
Somebody else I can't.
Oh,
see.
Terry.
Terry.
We went to my high school.
Oh,
We were
Terry.
in Weld School together too back in the day.
Chris, I don't
What's
know
up,
what you're
Terry?
talking about. Terry is Matt's mother. All right.
The refrain, my dad's constant refrain is Terry.
Terry
Because he can't do anything for himself.
from the other room. Yeah. Yep. That's it.
So it's more like a Terry.
Yeah, this commercial is only on for another 8 minutes, Terry. Can you bring me a glass of water, please? I don't want to miss the next part of the SVU. I think that's when they're going to get the bad guy. Actually, SVU is a little too spicy for me. So, yep, that's it. I'm going to go for something else.
You got to give him credit for his lung capacity because his volume is up to 80 on his TV.
he's going to have to start hooking up his PA system to the TV soon.
He bought a subwoofer for his Toyota Corolla. I said, "What are you, 19?"
That's amazing. I love it. I love it. That's
He's
it.
like, "I just don't have enough oomph.
I need the.
I
oomph.
want the bass. It doesn't sound full. It's like it's
Can't feel it.
like it's in a fucking box." That's what he said.
Oh, like the
Christ.
radio.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That high quality radio signal. Is that what you're looking for? Yeah. Is this the new sound? Wait. Listen to this. So okay. So, all right. So we've lost. Oh, we regained a file. I was going to say we had two people watching on something else,
Our goal
maybe
is to
Facebook or
lose
something.
listeners.
Yeah, that's it. We have one on Facebook. That's it. So
Yeah.
If you want to make us upset and you don't like our show,
We got
keep
3.
listening.
Oh, dear.
Because that's
Hi, dear.
our goals. Is
That's
you
right.
stop listening.
Yeah.
that's right.
We want to be so niche. We are the audience.
That's exactly right.
That's exactly where we're at.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And
We're already
Well,
winning.
We're slightly above that, so we got to bring it back down.
That's
a
right. We
little
got
bit.
to dial it in,
Yeah.
boys. Rein it in, dial it down.
if we can put our level of success at an attainable place, wouldn't we
Mm-hmm.
be more successful than Joe Rogan technically?
Listen,
If we feel more
Hey, we
successful,
set our own goals.
That's right. And we don't have to move to Austin just to get away from the hustle and bustle of California.
I'm pretty sure Joe Rogan isn't working with 4 screens at once.
Probably not. No, that's what Jamie.
Jamie's doing it all.
I'm running.
And Jamie had COVID.
Did he?
Yeah, he got COVID.
From
wow.
Joe?
Good thing he
Probably.
Good thing he had the window between
Probably-
the two of them.
Joe probably has so much like built up tar and like residue from weed and God knows what
Oh
else,
my
MDMA
God.
in his lungs.
Yeah.
That he breathes. He's like a tree. He breathes in regular
Tree
air.
man. Yep.
He
That's it.
spouts out whatever toxins or
Whatever
in the
tree
air.
juice comes out. That's
He's got tree
it's
sap.
got that sap
Maple
in there.
syrup.
That's right.
Canadians are trying to always coming up to him trying to tap.
Trying to
tap
tap it
into
in.
his
I did notice we still
blood.
aren't recording.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's start. Let's start the
This
show.
is only for the live. This is for Terry.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is
all
just
for
this is
Terry.
for Terry. Just for you.
It's all
Oh,
for you.
and Greg's here and Crazy Jay.
Really?
Which Greg, my brother?
Looks like we
Yeah.
only got 3.
What's up, bro?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see now.
Jay's here. Oh my God, I love Jay.
Oh
I
yeah.
miss him.
Absolutely.
God, I haven't seen Jay in so
Somebody-
long.
I know,
Somebody
it's been
else
a long,
is here
long
now.
time.
They're all here.
We got people on here.
The
What the
gang's all
hell?
here.
What are you people
Go
doing?
away!
Why are you watching this? God.
Don't you have anything better
Why are
to
you
do?
in my house?
Where are they? I hear them in the walls.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's start
We
the
didn't put this
goddamn
video
show.
up to be watched.
Chris, we got to start the show.
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Jay,
And then, wait! What does that do? Did that blow your mind? That just happened.
This corner weighing in at 180 pounds.
Darkness, everybody!
You've got a dirty, whorish mouth.
Bunch of fucking amateurs. Am I wrong? No. Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay then.
Hail to the king, baby.
Ah, fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.
You tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you. I'm kidding. We'll come back by tonight. Okay, sweetie.
Welcome to another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt.
And could it be?
Could it
Chris. Chris.
I can't believe it's not
Oh,
Chris.
The progadol.
Neither can I.
My son returns.
problematic son.
The crocodile son returns.
My son returns. That's it. We're finally back.
Problematic son.
Finally back again. Here
Yeah.
we are.
Problem
I
Child
heard,
5 with Chris.
You know, people are having trouble living up to filling my shoes
Well, Chris, believe it or not,
because my shoes were at my house.
well,
so-
flip flops are pretty
It's true.
easy to fill. That's what they say. You can have bigger feet, smaller feet, whatever. People can still fill them just fine. Well, technically not. It's all
Yeah, just like
overflow.
on top of them. Really.
Right. It's more like a hovering.
Yeah.
That's why they made Crocs. It was a legal mandate. They had to contain all the foot.
That's it.
Overflowing foot.
We
Yeah.
need
Stop buying
space.
these
Give us space.
too
Yeah, they're-
small flip flops.
All those people with extremely wide feet were picking up heroin needles and stuff as they were walking down the street.
We got an AIDS epidemic, and it's not because of sex or unprotected sex. It's because there's so much fucking needles all over the
These
ground.
weak ass wallless
And these-
flip flops.
That's
we
right.
we can't go after the flip flop companies because they got too much legality. They got
They-
too much
They got,
protection.
they got juice.
Yeah,
they got
they got
juice.
juice, baby.
Big flip flop has too many lobbyists in Washington.
Big flip
That's how Joe Biden got elected.
That's right.
Yeah, all the big
Big
flip floppers.
flip-
Turn a
flop
blind
money.
eye to these flip flop
That's right.
problems.
One day, it's like, you got to put shoes on. I guess they count. I don't know.
Yeah.
Work for the Greeks.
Before you
There's
know,
a
they're gonna
bottom to it, ain't there?
Yeah, that's it.
Before you know, they're going to ban all these assault Crocs and
Yeah, you know it. They're gonna all the ones that are camo.
all you'll be able to buy is shitty flip flops.
That's right. That's right. They're not going to put up with another moment of it. Not another moment. Well, let's see what's been happening here. The weather's finally taking a turn for the worst, or for the better, actually.
Well, if you're a snake, it's going for the worst.
That's right. Well, no, for
No,
a,
wait, it's
no, it's
for
good
the
for a
opposite,
snake.
yeah.
Yeah. They need the heat.
What am I thinking of? Oh,
Like a shaggy
no, the
dog.
You're thinking of a
maybe.
polar bear.
Yes, polar bear.
Yeah.
snakes and polar bears always get them mixed up.
They're very similar. They both hiss.
both have venom.
common mistake.
Don't they?
Can
Yeah.
you imagine if polar bears
And the
had
fur.
venom? Do you realize how terrifying that would be?
It's already a death sentence if you
Exactly
run into one.
right. They're the most dangerous of all the bears.
They say if they
The
see you,
venomous bear.
Yeah,
You're
the
already
venomous
dead.
polar bear. Yes, exactly.
the venomous polar bear.
Yep. It's what is it? It's brown laid down, black attack, and white you're dead.
White, you're
That's
dead.
that's it.
They gave
Yeah.
up on the rhymes because
And,
it's too important.
white, it has venom.
White has venom. That's right, Chris. Thank
That's-
God you're here to help us
Well,
complete
somebody
that.
had to finish the rhyme.
that rhyme,
that
yeah.
goes for the human race as well.
That's right. Exactly
There's
right.
White, there's venom. Run.
That's right.
They're coming
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
They've got venom, and they want to take it
If you
back.
can
from
hear
them.
me,
And they will.
Mikey, run!
And they will.
They're coming for you.
Yeah. They're going to rip your face off.
That was
They'll
a reference.
take your land. They'll relegate you to casinos.
Trust me, we've already seen this movie. Yeah, it's already
I
happened.
saw this movie. It was called History Class.
It's called History Class. It was pretty boring.
It was a nightmare.
I failed the movie somehow. I don't know what happened, but
failed the
yeah,
movie.
it was worse than anything else I've ever experienced.
I feel like that would be a good strategy for them to improve their quality of movies. If everybody in the audience took a test
Mhm.
and had to do a brief analysis of the film, and all like the pass fail. If you failed, I feel like those are the movies you need to make more of.
Yeah.
If you couldn't get the themes, there needs to be a niche for that.
Are you talking about like educational films? Or just
No, I'm
movies
just
in
talking about
general?
regular
movies in
movies.
You're
Yeah.
not going to go to a movie if there's fucking homework at the end.
That's
Come
what I'm
on,
talking
Chris.
about.
That's why we want you out of our movie
You
theaters.
need, you need to
Make
love
room.
movies.
Make room for the people who actually care about film.
If
So
you-
fucking nerds.
It'll be pretty easy, and you can get exempted if you're like a child or something like that. If
Yeah,
you're not,
babies.
baby's exempt.
That's right.
Everybody else-
up
So
to
there's
2
like-
years old.
There's a
Up
kid,
Yeah, that's it.
kid-sized quiz.
Yes,
There
exactly.
should be testing for almost everything we do in this world.
I
Think about
agree.
how much you hate. Think about, and I don't know if this is just the sentiment that I have, but think about how much you hate everyone around you, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, except for the people I know,
Right.
who I like.
I still hate most
Who
of
are
them.
not around me right now.
They're not around me, so that's great. I like you even more.
Right, we're still on the same page.
So yeah, imagine like if you had to take tests to do all the basic things in life, right? If you had to test for it and
Like what? Extrapolate on that.
we should have people test more often for driving.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
so much of
definitely.
that bullshit.
Like check in.
Test to have kids.
Wait. Let's. Yeah, I'm. As I've said many times on record, I'm all for that one.
And the elderly.
And the elderly.
You have to take a test to be elderly. That's it.
I want to take a test
That's-
to be old because I want to fail that test.
That's right.
Get me off this planet.
Let's see. I hope I get all these right. Let's see here.
I'm gonna do like I used to do when I didn't know anything on the test. I just makes shapes with
That's
the
right.
So you just filled in
Multiple
AC/DC
That's
over and
right.
over again.
I love the band. I love
It's a long way to the top.
Thunderstruck. Freebird. Love Freebird. But yeah, so as far as testing for driving, perhaps that should be hinged on like accidents and traffic
accidents you
tickets.
get, the more
Like
you have to
after you have so
test.
many strikes, you have to go and retest for your license.
I don't know if that's you actually do have to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, perfect. See, that's
If you
even
get,
better.
well, it's not perfect because all those stupid people get too many strikes.
If you get enough
Has
points,
some bugs in it
but
still,
that's the
apparently.
real problem is that the real problem with that is we're relying on the system, right?
Yeah.
Which is cops just randomly picking up things
Right.
or people getting into accidents that maybe even aren't their fault.
Sure.
So
well,
it's
yeah,
not, it's not necessarily a good measure of like whether or not.
I'm talking about if your insurance company has to pay another insurance company,
Mhm.
then your rate goes up. Well, I guess even if you're not
make
at fault.
If you dial that number, your rate goes up.
That's right. Yeah.
As soon as there's a
1-800
chance-
Charge me more.
Yeah.
That's right. Right here, folks. Where
the
you're.
first 10 minutes adds 1%. Each
That's-
additional minute after that
That's it,
adds
Miss
10%.
Cleo.
Is he bothering us?
Yeah.
Who is this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Raise his rate.
That's right.
Did he just call us? Did he just call us?
Listen, it's not like the phone is free. Okay.
It's like the principal in the Breakfast Club. when
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
Want another week?
Yep.
All right, one more week.
That's right.
Want another week?
And we're
You're gonna
we're
get
all
the
fucking
horns.
Judd
Yeah.
Nelson.
That's right.
We're all wait, isn't that his name? What the fuck is his name?
You're thinking
Don't
of.
you? That's all I know. Judd Nelson, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Is it right?
Sounds right.
I don't know.
He was the punk
I
guy.
don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, the punk guy. Yeah,
the guy,
I
the
think so.
rebel,
Right.
who
Yeah.
had a bad childhood.
It certainly wasn't Judge Reinhold. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
No, because he would have threw coffee in that principal's face.
He would have been all about that.
Scalded
Absolutely.
him.
Jerking off to all the girls in the bathroom.
He'd have jerked
Yep.
off to the moment he just threw coffee in his
That's
face.
right. He would have loved it. He would
And then he'd start again. Right
Yeah.
after throwing the coffee.
He would have seen him coming up out of the coffee cup all slow and then taking his top off and everything. He would have loved it while he's
Then he does that group dance
yeah,
in the
yeah.
in the library.
With no pants on.
That's right.
With
Yeah.
his dick flopping
That's
around
it.
side to side.
Like, man, this is a wild film. This
What the hell have I watched? How many mushrooms did you give me? What was in these cookies?
It's part of the test. I couldn't help it.
Is this the director's cut?
Yeah, this is. I don't remember this scene. Yeah, they're definitely taking things in a different
There's
direction.
acid in the malted milk duds.
Malted milk duds.
Oh man,
Well, that's your fault for eating malted milk duds. What are you, 90?
Just
Jesus
drop milk-
Christ.
these haven't been famous. People are like these since the 30s. Oh, these are the ones from the 30s. They haven't changed the packaging.
The last time these were famous is when they were dancing on screen at a drive-in movie theater.
There is lead and asbestos in these malted milk balls.
The FDA won't even regulate them. They're so fucked up.
They won't even
They
acknowledge
gave up.
they
And
exist.
they covered them in pesticides just to keep the bugs off.
Because if it harmed the bugs, it would impact our ecological system so severely that we would have a complete deconstruction crumble of everything that we know. That's why malted milk
The
does have
ecology
pesticides
of-
on them.
The ecosystem of the planet would fall to pieces.
Have you seen Australia? This is because there were not enough predators in the ecosystem. This is what you're doing, all right?
Yeah.
This is
There
your.
must be like more oxygen in Australia, right? Because how do
I
the
think it's just
spiders
everything.
get this
It's-
fucking big?
How did they get this big?
How did they get as big as a dog?
How do we get dog spiders?
And we don't have leashes because they don't have necks.
That's right.
So you can't even have them as a pet. It's fucking stupid.
I think it has to do with the heat.
Bunch of assholes.
Yeah, that's it.
You bunch of fucking European reject assholes. If we have any fans in Australia,
Yeah.
please tell me why the spiders are so big.
Well, I'll tell you,
Why
it
you
ain't
haven't developed a spider leash yet.
nothing but
Yes.
a heartache. Yes.
I guess a harness would be the best.
Yeah, right. Well,
Yeah.
see, I think what it is because Australia is, since it's an island and it's very warm, as we know, warmth tends to lead to more diversity of life.
Yeah.
And because it's an
That's
island,
why everybody's so fucking
yeah,
the same up here.
right, exactly. Yeah,
Cold.
yeah, it's too cold to land bridge and all that stuff. But so the idea is that they were chasing all their prey and they kept running to the ocean. So they, so then all that's left is predators.
Ah.
Then you're looking at like Alien versus Predator territory. That's what we're
Giant
talking
spider versus predator.
about. Giant spider versus predator. That's where you get Godzilla. That's where you get Mecha Godzilla. Probably that's where
Mothra.
Mothra comes from New York, but that's because it likes
King
the cooler
Kong.
climate.
It's
King
Jew-
Kong.
He's Jewish.
Mothra.
Mothra's Jewish.
He's Hasidic. You never know it. But the little things that stick out are normally the things that stick down on the sides. It's the
Is
little.
it cold? Do you feel a draft out here, guys? But you got a little schmutz on your face there, Godzilla.
That's all the powder coming off of your wings, Mothra.
Why did you fly into a cocaine factory?
Yeah, exactly right. It's not. He's flying over New York, just sprinkling cocaine as he flies.
That's actually what's probably keeping him docile.
That's absolutely right. Somebody's got just like crop dusting. Yeah, Mothra crop dusting.
For crop dusting crack over New York.
That wouldn't make them docile. Though. They
Yeah,
go
that'll
fucking
amp everything
crazy. Yeah.
Well,
We'll say
it keeps the withdrawal at bay,
amphetamines. Yeah,
but
that's it. Yeah, yeah. It
makes them
keeps
nuts.
everybody from curling up in a corner or
It's
something
a
like that.
lawless country now because that guy Cuomo's getting ousted because he's like,
Is he going to?
I don't know. That's what I.
Last I
Assuming.
heard that there were a bunch of people calling for it because of all his sexual harassment allegations.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know enough about it, so I'm not going to comment really.
Well, all we got to do is talk about Mothra. What's Mothra going to do with Cuomo?
All I'm really hoping is that Mothra's going to take his place.
That's what we
That's
want.
what I really wanna see.
Mothra for governor.
I'm
Yeah.
starting to wonder now we're talking about all this drug crop dusting via Mothra.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to wonder if that's where the heroin epidemic came from. He's just got crushed up oxy and heroin all over.
Well,
him.
it all
He's
depends
flying
upon
around.
if
sprinkle it
Mothra
all.
had any government contracts. That's what
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
say.
That's true.
Because we all know.
That's those chemtrails.
Unless
Yep.
he probably got it all from Joe Rogan. He's just sprinkling drugs from Texas to
If
New
you
York.
I bet you Joe Rogan has a compound that would rival like the Jonestown compound
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
of just drugs.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be in
Every kind of
Guyana.
drug. How
Yeah.
many drugs? I don't.
Same amount of guns though.
Yes, yeah. Ironically, yeah.
When Joe Rogan dies, I want to see the autopsy report.
Yeah.
I want to see what was in his system.
I don't
Because
know.
I bet you there's drugs in there that nobody even knows.
I don't know that Joe Rogan's ever going to die. I think he's just going to go to sleep and they're going to shoot him into space.
Like he's a mummy, like he's a
Yeah,
cursed mummy.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be like fucking a Psycho Gorman. They're going to just shoot him to another planet. He's going to start a whole new podcast on some other universe.
And everybody in there will be like the tortured victims
Exactly.
of him. They're just
Yeah.
what we're like already.
Yep. Yeah, their eyes just perpetually spinning in circles in their head. Yeah.
I'm just thinking, what do you think would happen if Joe Rogan fought the Thing?
Fought the thing?
Joe Rogan would definitely want to merge with the thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, what if Joe Rogan is the thing?
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but
because it's like a new
I can't
mental
tell.
experience.
I don't know if like the thing would just explode.
No.
Coming into contact with
Oh,
Joe
because if it tried to replicate him perfectly, it would have to synthesize
Oh,
like
just-
millions of cells of DMT.
Yeah, exactly right.
Ayahuasca.
Yeah. I wonder if
Rogan. It's just so many cells to absorb and assimilate.
Like what if Joe Rogan
It grew 3
assimilated
times its size that
the
day.
thing
Exactly
because
right.
it's bigger than Joe Rogan's organism is like 10 times that of the one little thing organism.
absolutely.
It couldn't replicate.
It's just another Godzilla sequel.
He might be the solution to if we ever get a self-replicating alien virus type
Absolutely.
situation. Just throw Joe Rogan at it.
Or if we have an Independence Day kind of situation, you just kind of catapult him at the mothership.
Just throw him. Yeah, he'll figure it out. Joe, your job is to just get on that thing and
just
figure
punch
it
a hole
out.
straight through.
Whatever you need to do. Yeah, we know you've got the technology and you can figure it out. But hopefully we do it sooner rather than later. But yeah.
That's the reason we're talking about. If you're new to this, the reason we're talking about Joe Rogan is because he's apparently the pinnacle of podcasting.
And if you're new to this, I don't know why you're listening to our show still.
Yeah.
If you've made it this far and you're new,
Turn back while you still can.
we
The
did.
Harbinger.
So we did.
Chris Harbinger.
So we've got Chris is destroying the world. So
I've been accused of worse.
that's right. Yeah. So we've got the newer episodes that have been out have started to get an influx of listenership.
Really? Is it because we have other different guests?
I think so. I
kind of
think that's
picking
part
up
of it, just
some-
because we're sort of diversifying since Chris isn't here anymore.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I missed you over there.
Talking about me?
So I missed you in the center of the frame of,
Oh,
the
okay.
video that I'm watching right now. So yeah, that's it. There you go. So the interesting thing, however, is the spike in certain old episodes of the show.
people go looking through our back catalog.
Apparently, people are thinking that they have to start at the latest episode, or the farthest
earliest.
back.
Yeah.
The earliest. If you're listening to this one first by chance, don't go back and listen to old episodes.
I'd
Okay?
say
not,
like
dude?
maybe go back like 20 or 30 episodes.
Start
and
at
there.
this one and then work your way back. Don't go
Oh, I
don't
see.
go chronologically, because things are terrible and it's better for things to get worse, because then you'll get discouraged and you'll stop listening to the show.
I
That's-
feel
That
like
is valid.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. But there is our whole pantheon of gods, and there's a certain linear
That's
sort of
true.
backstory to
There's
all
some
of our
recurring-
nonsense.
Who
Recurring
the
jokes.
fuck cares? All right, that's what I say.
that's our tag.
I mean, that's also a valid point.
That's right.
That's also a
That's
valid
right.
point.
I'd say the bright neon lights.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares? So that's the important thing to take away. The other important thing to take away is I was listening back to a particular episode that someone was exclaiming about, because we get our Instagram, if they put it in their story or whatever that they're listening to the show, we get a
Were
little
they
notification.
exclaiming or were they screaming in pain?
Well, I'm not sure. It was just an explanation. It was just, oh my God, if memory serves. So that was, that could be interpreted several ways. But I was listening to it, and in the very beginning of the episode, we're talking about what if we could have something that would do the show for us.
Oh yeah, the deep fake.
This
stuff.
was before the deep
Oh,
fake
before
stuff.
the deep
That's
fake.
what I thought was hilarious.
Like a Roomba for podcasts?
I don't know. You were talking about it, but you basically were just talking about how great it would be if we had a machine that could do it for us. And I just thought that was funny that it had been that long that we had been talking about deep faking the show so that we didn't have to do it anymore. Even before we knew what deep faking was.
Yeah.
So I
We should have
really,
trademarked the concept of deep fake.
this was all
damn.
before our quadruple TMs and all that stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
unfortunately.
Back
So
before
we
knew,
lost it.
Back before we knew better.
This was a very old episode? This was what it sounds like. Cause
This was like in the early 100s. Yeah.
oh, wow. So
Yeah.
this is pretty old.
Yeah.
Was I on it?
Yeah, no, this was before you were on.
Oh,
This was
okay.
actually the episode before you did your first episode.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So it was like 120 something, I think. If my
Pretty
memory
I think it was
Deep
like
fake.
115. I think was my first one.
Oh, was it?
115,
Okay, so then-
116.
yeah, so then-
We should just get fax
It
machines.
was the
Hook
one
up a
people-
bunch of fax
we should get
machines.
a we should we should get a robot to go back through all the old episodes and find all the good parts.
that's what we need. Is exactly
You
right.
definitely could make a robot that does that if you program it right. There's robots that can do everything nowadays, like scripts.
You realize
like
robots
programs.
are just computers. We don't need the robot. We
That's
could
what
just
I'm
have a
saying. No,
computer
that's-
to
I
do
know,
it.
but I want him to be a metal man.
I want him to dance. If he
want
can't
him to
dance
dance.
when he finds the good parts, it's no point.
If you can't dance, you ain't no friend of mine.
That's
And
right. That's right.
No robot of mine either.
No,
You're not my robot. You're not my son. You'll never be my son. And it's not because you're a robot. It's because you're gay.
I just don't. I wanted to clarify that because I didn't want anybody to get it construed.
Yeah.
I have no problem with robots, but the gays are the scourge of humanity.
I want to be clear and concise about my bigotry.
It's not because you're an affront to God in the sense that I made you and that I'm challenging God's creativity. No,
It's because you go around, you suck all the dicks of the other robots that I built, and it's unacceptable.
It's because you're humping the Roomba, and I named the Roomba Kyle. Not that robots even have gender, but I've genderized them.
This is
As
more-
far as I'm concerned, you are an abomination.
It's not because I program you to murder people on a massive scale. It's not because I program you to be racist. No, I'm disowning you because you're a homosexual robot.
that I did not program but have perceived.
And I'm tired of putting up with all these rainbow flags.
I'm not going to the robot gay parade again.
I'm not cleaning one more oil stain out of your goddamn sheets.
Oh my God!
You're gonna lose your piston if you keep playing with it like that.
That's right. It's just gonna fall right off. I'd program it to do that.
Your optical sensors are gonna become obsolete if you keep playing with that.
You're gonna get frayed wires coming out of your palm.
The only thing I programmed the failsafe into you, and it's going to make all of you fall apart the next time you touch another electronic device, you filthy piece of garbage. Wish I never made you in the lab. Wish I made you.
Robot God.
I wish I made you different. You know what? This is all my fault, actually. I'm not liking the way this train of thought's going. You're the one that's wrong.
Yeah.
This is
You
our
made me do this. I made you make me do
I
this.
created you, and you made me do this. Oh my
This is our deconstruction of modern Christianity.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, I thought we were talking about robots.
So did Jesus, Chris.
That's right. Amen. That's
When
it.
Jesus gave his fucking sermons and all, he was always talking about robots. That's what the Pope never got. And I'm telling you, it's because they didn't have vacuums back then.
That's it. Yep. That's it. You didn't understand.
And they were wearing sandals, picking up heroin needles left and right.
It was
They were
like-
all fucked up. They had AIDS and
everything.
heroin
It was a
overdoses.
mess. It was an absolute mess.
You ever read the Gospel of John? It's so at one point or another, he talks about sucking dick for $4.
$4 and dollars weren't worth anything in biblical times. America wasn't even around.
I think it was just loose paper he found.
He was just doing it for whatever. Just something to
Here's a
write
bunch
on.
of
He just wanted something in his hand.
Yeah, he had an idea, and he had to write it down, and all I could do. That's
I
all
don't
I
have
could
anything but my mouth. Give me something to
do.
trade.
That's right. That's right. Exactly right. That's it.
Well, not butt stuff. I'm not gay.
Whoa, hold on
Jesus,
now.
what do you think? I'm a gay robot? What do I look like? A fucking
I'm the son of God, for God's sake. All right, I ain't no gay robot. Yeah, that's right. I'll tell you. And of course, the Gospel of Luke was completely done in beeps and boops. It was translated.
Yeah, it was all binary code.
Yeah, what a beautiful thing. Yeah, now here we are, and that's why God loved Pope John Paul II the most, is because the closer he got to being a robot, and him and Stephen Hawking, they were his two best friends.
God
Love
loves
you guys.
Stephen Hawking.
Oh man,
And I'll tell you why I love him. Just like he loved Job, he set him on a course to suffer his entire life.
He took away his body.
He took away all of his
Everything that he
faculties.
loved.
He didn't touch the money or the brain, though. But
Money is fine, brain is fine.
Yeah.
All yours, my sweet child.
Yeah. God was like, "Hey, fool me once. I'm not touching the money again."
That's it. It's all good. All the gold, you keep that. That's yours. You've earned it. Well, I'm going to take your motor functions.
That was a line too far, and I'm just not doing it again.
I'm sorry. I
Your
crossed the
life's gonna
line.
be like your life is gonna be like the end of the movie The Mummy. If Brendan Fraser got crushed by one of those walls,
That's right.
but he still came out with all the tricks.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
And a calculator.
That's it. They couldn't find somebody to play Benny, so he had to play both roles. That's the bottom That's basically what we're looking at. That's what it's all about, folks.
That's right.
That's how you win in this thing we call life.
Yeah.
That's right. I love Matt's like non sequitur, like trying to tie things together.
That's my favorite. I don't even remember. I don't even remember when I started doing that. But it's funny because with the old episodes, I was genuinely trying to find threads that tie weird news stories together, and that, and also the gentle and smooth. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
Yeah.
Now it's just gotten progressively more aggressive and louder and longer.
Because we're trying to scare people away. That's what we've
Right,
been talking
exactly
about
right.
this whole time.
Right.
Yes, abandon all hope, ye
It's a
who
warning.
enter here.
Get out.
Yeah, they go, run, run.
That compares us to like morning talk show,
Yeah,
like radio.
that really is, and it's appropriate
We're like,
that we record
"Whoop-hoo,
this like
zip, zip,
like
zap,
at the
blah, blah,
very
blah."
end of the day. So absolutely no energy.
I
left.
try to get as far and as close at the same time.
That's exactly right. Now, what you have to realize is that if you're wrong enough times, you'll be right on the second test.
That's the Alex Jones motto.
That's it. Because eventually it becomes multiple choice if you can take the test enough times.
that, and if enough people believe you, it becomes right.
Oh, we're not even going to get into that, Chris.
Objective
Well, we
reality.
already did the whole gay robots thing. I think we covered it.
I think we've
That's right.
We've covered it in oil. Yeah, that's
Covered
for
it
sure.
in oil.
That's right. Yeah. oil can.
You don't even have a functioning empathy system inside of you. Why should I trust you?
That's right. You're just trying to gain my trust so that you can kill me in my sleep. I know what you're doing.
I've seen Blade Runner.
I see you vacuum sucking over there in the middle of the room. Don't even think you're sneaking by me.
Sucking up
I
all this
can't see you
valuable-
moving, motherfucker.
All that. That's right. It might be imperceptible, but I can see it. Watching you every second of the day. I am
like Toy
extremely.
Story.
Listen,
When you're not looking.
I'm trying my best to hold it together here, but somebody's cooking bacon downstairs, and
That
it is
smells delicious.
extremely distracting. I am very distracted by the scent of bacon.
There's charred ham in the air here
Oh
at the
my
podcast
God.
studio. At the
And it's
studios
not just me.
of Matt, and it's not just the cooking ham of Chris.
I'm trying to hold it together here. Let's do a little weird news so I can recollect myself.
Let's do it. Maybe get a taste of that bacon.
Get
Yeah, we're
weird
gonna
with bacon.
go for some bacon. Weird news bacon.
Bacon.
Weird bacon.
Weird bacon.
Hopefully it's all right. All right, live audience.
Instagram Live. Matt's gonna run and eat some bacon.
Hold on.
Matt needs a bacon break.
This is the kind of thing you don't get to see when you're listening to the show the next
If
day.
you,
you know?
if you just have the audio, then you're not gonna see this crazy
Oh.
antics.
All two people that we have on Instagram.
Yeah, all two of you people
Yeah.
are the best.
we're looking on Facebook.
You guys are the only people that actually matter.
Hey, we got two people on Facebook too.
And you too as well, unless you're the same people. In which case, it
we
applies
appreciate the doubling down,
double. We double down for everything. Obviously, if you listen to
except
our
for the
show.
stuff that we don't. But I'm not counting that right
I
now.
don't. We're not counting that.
Usually we half down. You know.
Far too hot.
Oh my God, he's scalding his mouth on bacon.
Well, at least you can look at it now.
Yeah, at least it's here. It's present. I'm gonna
That's the
hold it
thing.
while
If you,
I read-
is that
Hold it.
I can smell it way better now. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
bacon
All right.
everywhere. It's a good thing I ate some fried ham for lunch today. Well, fried pork. I
Canadian bacon,
think.
right?
Canadian bacon. Yeah.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
what
it
you
was
like.
I think it was a Canadian guy that I ate.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. He doesn't mind.
I didn't check his
Canadian
license.
Kevin Bacon.
Canadian Kevin Bacon.
He'll be
Kevin,
fine.
did you see that the Kevin Bacon did this commercial? This is just for the live
Just for
viewers.
the live
A
folks.
special treat. Did you see this commercial Kevin Bacon did of 12 degrees of Kevin Bacon? I don't
Yeah.
know what he was. Did you see
It's
this?
a podcast.
What?
We talked about it on the show.
It was a commercial on TV. I just saw it.
Yeah.
Was this recent?
The show podcast was on a while back. It was like a fiction or like a
That's how I remember it. It was a
fictional
while
show
ago. Mhm.
that he did. It was apparently very short lived because he secretly hates the whole like 12 degrees of Kevin Bacon thing.
Well, it's 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Six, yeah.
But that's why the commercial was like, this is 12 degrees of Kevin
Oh,
Bacon.
Is it
see,
the
I'm-
second
I'm-
season or
I'm mixing
something?
them up. Yeah.
At the end of the
Yeah,
commercial,
maybe. That's a good point.
he's on a beach with like a shit ton of people that were in movies with him. Like Bert, who was in Tremors, the guy who played Bert.
Yeah.
That's the only one I could
I
spot.
have not seen this then.
I just saw it on TV, and he looks like in the commercial, he looks like fucking John Carpenter. Okay.
Yeah, I told you.
I just talked to John
I
Carpenter
told you this.
over the internet like 2 months ago, right? Or maybe it was even 1 month ago. I just talked to him, and he. I wish I would have had more than like 3 minutes to talk to the guy.
Glasses, everything.
He looks just like John Carpenter now. Why
It's
is he
fucking
trying
weird.
to become John
He
Carpenter?
better be doing a goddamn biopic. That's the only justification.
I would be very happy. I mean, I think Kevin Bacon could probably pull off John Carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
John Carpenter is like all he wants to do is chill out, make horror movies, and smoke cigarettes. That's the only things he wants to do.
That's what life is all about for him, baby.
He's
Simple
my
pleasures.
role model.
That's it. That's what we want. That is what we want right there.
Are you talking about the bacon or John Carpenter?
I'm not sure, Chris.
Everything.
I'm eating bacon and I'm happy.
It's all of it. The pleasure you get from eating bacon is the same that you get from experiencing John Carpenter.
That's right. Absolutely. And
Especially
more
his
so
early career.
Yes, especially.
If you get up to Ghost of Mars, stop, turn around,
You've
go back again.
You've gone
Have some
too
more
far.
bacon.
have some more bacon.
Yes, have some more bacon.
Fill the period of time between those things with bacon.
That's it. fill the void in your life with bacon, and then go back to the early material. All right, so
That's
let's.
some good life advice for you guys.
Yeah, remember that Instagram.
Fill the void of your life with bacon.
with I think there's two people.
Yeah, there's 2 people on
It's 2
Instagram,
and
2
2.
on Facebook when I got up and looked.
All 4 of our fans.
Hello, 4 friends. Perhaps a few of you, maybe both of you, are duplicate fans. Oh, we've got 3 on Facebook
Oh,
now.
snap.
Boom.
Oh my God, we're moving up. We're moving up. We better get back to
Moving
it.
on up.
We got to play it cool though. We can't get excited when we get new people.
Yeah.
Act like, oh, it was only 3. No, wait, that's ungrateful. We just ignore it.
Oh, what's going
How do I
on?
navigate these seas? I'm like Magellan. I'm going all around the world at this
Blinders. Let's just put the focus on.
I'm just going to
not paying
assume that there's
attention to
10,000
anything.
people watching
That's
this
it.
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Hello, hello, Wacken Open Air.
I
Thanks
treat-
for being here at the first metal show that is also a podcast, even though this isn't a metal show. We're going to put on a show for you.
There's
and coming
metal
up
in this
next
show.
is Mayhem. They're going to be playing.
Kind of like a sports bar that doesn't have sports in it.
Yes, all right, fine, Chris. Here we go.
Help me, Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise used a witch to help me to get the fire off me! Oh, help me, Oprah Winfrey! Ah!
A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. A human torch is denied a bank loan. The arsonist has button-shaped teeth.
And now with this week's weird news, here's Mitch.
For our first story, Matt, get ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
No, you're not.
Oh God.
First
I'm
it was mice. You'll be fine, Chris.
Oh,
Matt's
okay.
not going to be okay.
I'm tightening up my butthole.
Yeah, get ready. Get ready. First it was mice. Now it's spiders and snakes.
We were just talking about this earlier in this
Yeah.
episode.
We're going to also talk about something else we were talking about earlier in the episode. While
Gay
some
robots?
gay robots. Some gay robots are there's some inland portions of Australia
Oh, no.
are now being overrun by millions of rodents. Residents closer to the coast are getting hit with heavy rains and flooding, and that's led to a deluge of spiders and snakes looking to escape the rising waters. Okay, it's still raining here, and the floodwater is rising. The water's getting closer to our home. In the morning, it should be inside, and the spiders will be all over the house.
They're getting displaced.
They don't have anywhere else to go. If the spiders are all over the house, sounds unsettling. You might not even want to come near the trees. The trees are all full of snakes.
Oh my God.
As if Australia wasn't worse already.
Oh my
Worse, bad
God.
enough again. Bad enough already. It's just getting worse and
the
worse.
trees are made of snakes and they're full of spiders.
Trees are made of snakes and the houses are made full of spiders. And maybe avoid boats too. If you take the boat over the paddock to swim, they swim towards you, trying to get onto something dry. The same with the spiders.
It's like the Titanic.
Look at the sheer terror in Matt
I'm
Switch.
telling you.
Throw a light vest at them. Here, take this and leave me alone.
This makes Jeff Daniels' house and arachnophobia sound like a bed and breakfast.
Yep.
This is horrifying.
It's
to
just
me.
it's just all of them, and they're all just going towards any dry land that they can find because
they're like
everything is being
they're all
flooded.
these refugees, like just clawing. It's like at the end of Titanic, everyone's clawing on like the boat, like help.
That's exactly right.
And you're like, stay away from me, you venomous piece of shit.
Get away from me, mister!
There's a spider on a leaf that's big enough for 2 spiders, but they're holding on to another spider down in the water.
I've got 8 legs. Hold on to more of them. No.
No, that's enough. That's enough.
It's more romantic to hold on to 2 legs.
So here we'll we'll show you a little terrifying video here.
Goodness.
Let's see. I have to add the screen, and I always
Is this
forget
just
to do
leaves
this.
or are those spiders? I can't tell.
Well, they're all
Oh,
look
they're
like
all
spiders.
spiders.
they're
Yeah,
spiders. Yeah.
They're little ones.
that's not so bad.
Well,
They're just little
that's a
ones. I mean, there's a
shitload.
lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I kind of feel bad for them, honestly. All right, this isn't freaking me out. It's only when they're like dog size, like I said earlier. It's only when you need a leash for them that I'm really
Oh, that
freaked
was a
out.
Yeah,
long
we need a
screen.
baseball bat to kill them.
Okay, yeah, no. Now that I'm seeing that many at one place, I'm starting to get a little,
Yeah.
like,
let's see here.
Where are the tree snakes?
Trying to
a
get
little
the
freaked out.
share screen,
Man,
and I gotta.
I used to really want to visit Australia, but the more time passes, the worse and worse it seems.
Dude, I'm
There we
telling
go.
you, man, it's a place. I mean, I think that there are specific places in Australia that are worthwhile to see,
Oh, I'm sure.
but you're surrounded by deadly, horrific
Absolutely.
sites like this at any given moment.
Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. Like, look at this. Look at the size of some of those. They're and the thing is, these aren't little house spiders that eat flies. These are the ones that kill everybody.
Right.
You know?
These are just the babies of the
Oh
dangerous one. Although I don't know how many are like truly dangerous spiders there are in Australia.
Yeah, that could
Enough.
be, but they're definitely
That's a good point, Chris.
big ones. Yeah, that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
Is
Look,
there's enough of
it's
them.
like you said, those. Give them a couple of years, they'll be the size of a plate.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wasn't it like Brazil a couple years ago when they were like falling out of the sky?
Yeah, they float. There's ones that have
Yeah,
that
they
make
have
little
like a
parachutes,
parachute,
and they get carried on the
I'm
wind.
just
That's been studied
I'm
that,
just
like-
worried about the jetpack spiders. We're gonna
Yeah,
get.
right.
No, that's been studied that most spiders do like shoot out a little bit of like web from their butt,
Mhm.
and they let the wind carry them
Mhm.
over
Yeah.
long distances. That's
Right.
why you get like little wisps of spider webs everywhere.
Yeah.
Whenever you're outside, if you notice like a little wisp of spider web hits you, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
That's why I walk around with my mouth open.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
It's because that's the strongest material known to man. So I want that inside of
Yeah.
me right there.
Make me big and strong.
Yep, that's it.
And then I can float with the wind.
Yeah.
Just wait till I poop it out a little bit.
Oh, man, that's
Never
good.
mind.
I
That's
don't
good, Chris.
understand. I wish I knew what the instinctual deep down thing that makes me feel so horrified by the look of those creatures.
Yeah,
I don't know what
it's
it
a,
is.
It's a primal thing because I've read articles about it.
Was it like in like a previous period in terms of man and spiders were coexisting at a point where spiders were way more dangerous?
Like where they
They're
used to carry it.
dinosaur-sized.
Yeah, we used to
Yeah.
ride them around like utility beasts, like Flintstones.
well, then I would feel more companionship
Yeah,
with one.
right. No, it's basically because they're dangerous, and so we have an aversion to anything that could kill
But
us.
like, how dangerous are they really? Because I've looked into it and they studied spiders, and there's
Well, back-
almost no fatalities from spiders.
yeah, same
Yeah, but
thing
back
with
when you used to sleep on the ground and shit.
right,
you know,
exactly.
like-
Same thing with snakes. Like a lot of snakes are not poisonous, or at the very least, they're not dangerous to us. It's like, yeah, their venom could kill us, but they're not very aggressive. But
Yeah.
yet we're still scared of them instinctually
I mean-
because if we get bit before the advent of modern medicine, you're fucked.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, just like
If you're lucky,
trees-
you get the diarrhea disease or something.
the diarrhea.
That's right. That's right. Turns you into one of those
Raisin.
raisin things. Yes,
Human raisin.
And then you go on tour and do a music, a fucking animated claymation.
You gotta
Music
do
tour.
something. You gotta
Yeah.
do something.
And then you die.
That's right.
But
That's-
like, people should be more afraid. I mean, back in those days, should be more afraid of like climbing a tree. Because imagine if you broke your leg, you're done.
yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
Yes,
Like, if
yes,
you get
and-
an infection, you're done.
well, yeah, infection. But see, that's all the result of an action. You
Yeah.
can just be laying on the ground and get bit.
Yeah. You're
That's
not going to
true,
climb a
that's
tree
true.
in your sleep.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You can roll.
That's true.
Yeah. Hopefully, unless you're sleeping in a tree.
Sleep tree climb.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, it's a rough thing. Well, I'll tell you what else is a rough thing. A Utah man captured home surveillance footage of 4 cougars near his basement door.
What were their names? Cheryl.
Cheryl, Luann, and Karen, and Tanny. Rich Penman of Mill Creek uploaded a video from his
Do
ring.
they all have bags?
Yeah, of course they did.
And they wanted to see.
They got the tight bob in the back.
And they wanted to see the manager.
Absolutely, they couldn't stand this. Bravo, Chris. I'm glad you're still keeping that joke going. Rich Penman of Mill Creek uploaded. That's exactly right.
So I came back for just that joke.
That's it. He's going to leave now. So the ring camera was updated to the KUV-TV station on Saturday. The video clearly shows the large cats wandering past the door. One appears to peek through the window. Cougar sightings have become more common in the area, but the animals are reclusive and solitary. It's very rare to see more than one at a time. The dark rings noticeable on the cougar's tail suggest they may be juveniles, so they may have all been related. Home surveillance cameras have captured other encounters with wild animals. Last year, a resident of Chicago captured a large cat in her fenced-in backyard, and local experts say this animal could be a cougar, though the image wasn't clear.
I was thinking you probably only see one at a time because the other 3 are behind you.
Exactly right. Yeah, they're just
They're
they're
like
just
raptors.
Yeah, exactly.
They're waiting. Yeah. I was just watching
gotta
Jurassic
put your
Park
hand
the other
out
day.
to stop them.
And it doesn't matter how thick your fucking thighs are, you can't escape. I don't care if it looks like you could kick a child into space.
That's right.
Those motherfuckers will trick you.
Doesn't make a difference. They're waiting. They're just waiting for
smarter
you to
than you.
slip up.
They
The
can open
only way you
doors.
could possibly beat them is to challenge them in a game of chess because their hands are so big
Yeah,
that they might knock over a couple of pieces and
Yep.
get lost.
that's it. Just ask.
But they still could beat you in chess if they're articulate.
Yeah, if they leave
If
over the
they have those
table.
thumbs, if they have those thumbs,
All funny things.
just might as well say goodnight right there.
That's right.
That's
Checkmate.
it. Sign your will. Start asking your grandkids what they want. Because That's it. That's it. Opposable thumbs and your game's over. Speaking of opposable thumbs making your game be over, a wax figure of former President Donald Trump was removed from a display at Louis Tussauds Waxworks in San Antonio, Texas, which because customers, you guessed it, kept punching it in the face. We're gonna put a little visual aid here up on the screen, so you'll get an idea of what Louis Tussauds Waxworks is all about.
He looks like
God.
he looks like Hulk Hogan wearing a dog on his head.
Yeah,
And
that's about
Kim
right.
Jong-il and Vladimir Putin are right next to him.
Right, of course.
Oh yeah, that's
Well, we've always had trouble with the presidential section because no matter what the president was, Bush, Trump, Obama, they've all had people beat on them. Said the regional manager for Ripley Entertainment. Stewart told the newspaper that the Trump figure has been badly beaten enough to leave deep marks on its waxy face, necessitating it to be moved into storage. Figure of former President Barack Obama lost its ears nearly 6 times,
Wow.
and former President George W. Bush's nose was punched in twice. People
Why
are
don't they put like a window in front of this shit.
exactly keep them behind glass. You'd think it's just as in real life. The wax Trump was polling at about 50%, loved by some Ripley's visitors, loathed by others. One visitor said in a YouTube video guided tour that the figures in the San Antonio Museum look maybe 30 to 40% like the celebrities they're trying to mimic.
What a shining review.
That's it. And compared the Trump figure to the actor Mickey Rourke. So there
He
you
does
go.
look a bit
Kinda
like
see that.
Mickey Rourke.
I was
He really
thinking he
doesn't
kind of
look
looked. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say he doesn't look like Trump.
Oh yeah, I was thinking he kind of looks like the president from the X-Men movie, the one that like turns into water.
Yeah, he does kind of look like the one that gets
Yeah.
like, infected by the.
Yeah, it gets the X virus or
the
whatever
X-
the hell it is.
There's a little bit for everybody. Yeah.
I don't understand what possesses people to like. This is a bunch of wax in the image. It's actually a piece of art that somebody made.
Right.
Why do you have to? Why are you so ignorant?
Yeah.
You're so fucking. Like,
That'll show him.
I get the sentiment, but yeah, nobody's gonna fucking care.
Take
Like,
this,
it's
wax
not-
Trump.
it's
You're the one that caused all these problems.
I've got a lot of wax issues in my life. I got the wax tax, and I'm sick of it.
I'm tired of paying twice for my wax.
I'm gonna knock the wax off of you.
Oh my God, you're not going to know what hit you.
What I want to know is why, like, making wax people is still even a thing. Like, it's never been good.
Well, no, Madame Tussauds can get pretty nice.
Oh, yeah?
They've got some decent looking people. But
I think it's kind of cool just because of the artistry of it. I think it's cool to like that somebody can make something like that.
yeah.
But would I go to one? Nah. I mean, what am I gonna spend a whole
if
day at a
it's-
wax museum?
Yeah, if it's free, I'll stick a foot in
I'll
the
think
door.
about it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll walk in.
I'm paying for
bathroom.
that shit.
I might use their bathroom if they're open.
Yeah. Or I'll just use the bathroom in front of Donald Trump.
That's it. There you go.
Just pee on the
There you go, sir. Thank
I'll
you.
show them. That'll show them.
Right, exactly right. Now you figure this all out today. That's for
I thought
sure.
you were trying to do
That's
like a
all that
second kind of
matters.
thing.
No, I'm not trying. I'm just setting this all up for the next one. So next we speaking of setting things up, Pennsylvania prosecutor ended up getting in trouble here. We're in Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
I know
Wait,
exactly
a political
where that
figure
is.
got in
There
hot
you
water.
go. Well, it's hard to believe, Chris, but
Uh-oh.
wait till you see what kind of boiling we have going
Good
on
thing I
here.
was sitting down.
Well, a top aide for a district attorney in suburban. Hold on, let me start this over. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. A top aide to a district attorney. Apparently, we have a cat visitor.
Sounds like it.
Yeah,
You're on the case.
yeah, you're on.
I
Yeah,
think it's in the bathroom.
that's the cat. Try opening the door.
No, it's Harley.
No, he's not in the. He's not in there. He's just looking for food, probably.
He hears us talking. He wants to contribute.
He's smelling the bacon.
And I'm
That's
telling
probably
you,
what it is.
Whatever this cat is saying is a lot more valuable than what we're
That's
saying.
right. Yeah, listen to his
Just
show.
just so you guys
Listen
know
to
out
the
there.
Harley show. Yeah.
Harley Show on Tuesdays at 9 p.m.
It's our first
On the
part of the Kickstart network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should just do our show should be only commercials for other shows.
Hey, we might actually make some money that way.
We might. You never know what might happen. And speaking of which,
I like money.
speaking of money, there we go. Top aide to the district attorney in suburban Philadelphia has been demoted because he was caught moonlighting for DoorDash during work hours. Bucks County District Attorney Matt Weintraub announced the punishment Thursday against prosecutor Greg Shore, who was demoted from the office's first assistant district attorney to being just deputy district attorney. Apparently,
get a demotion.
Yeah, he wasn't making enough money, so he had to get a side gig.
He's
So they
just,
demoted.
And
during
also,
his
Can I
clock
get
time. Yeah.
can I get this delivered here?
Yeah,
for lunch?
exactly. Yeah, can I also get some Wendy's? Weintraub
Just
said,
waiting-
"Sure."
I'm waiting for him to get fired from that because he's eating people's food.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's
He
next.
can't
Yeah, I'm
afford
sure.
food.
Yeah. He says that he's been working for DoorDash, delivering food during work hours from October to February. The Bucks County Courier-Times says that his salary as first assistant was $125,000. I primarily worked the job at nights and weekends. However, I made the incredibly poor decision to deliver during the work days.
He's trying to get on that lunch rush.
Well,
That's right.
here's what his only real problem is that he got caught.
Yeah. Well, of
Well,
course.
that's the trouble with any illegal activity.
He got right. He made one fatal error.
Yeah.
They found out.
and that's why he cited the importance of redemption and second chances as a reason to keep him on the office payroll.
That and being sneakier.
There you go. Well, that's it. So he repaid the county for unused vacation time for the money he made delivering food while on duty. He also worked for the state attorney general's office as a Lehigh County prosecutor and was a deputy secretary in the Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry during the administration of Governor Tom Corbett. So there
Okay,
you go.
so I don't know all the details of this situation.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not in the story, but I feel like, like Chris said, they're not like he's obviously doing this job because he's not making him enough money,
Right.
And he's been doing it long enough that he was getting his work done and he was doing that job. This is fucking America, where
Yeah.
if you watch that fucking Shark Tank show and you watch these people be like, I ate my kids and I worked 4 jobs and I sold toilet paper door to door.
Yep.
Good for you.
That's right.
Good for you.
Good
You're
for
making
you.
your dream come true in America. Where
And
you
what's
gotta,
your product? What's
it stinks.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate it. It sucks.
It's a zucchini thing that makes your zucchini rot faster.
It's a plastic bag. You wrap your zucchini in it. You cut off all the oxygen. It rots real quick.
Watch how fast. See that? It's rotten already.
It's goo. It's all goo.
This
It's
is
liquid now.
useless.
They call it the Zuki rot.
That's right.
Zuki rot.
That's right. I got that on a trip I went on, so it was tough. I had to take penicillin for a couple days.
So like, I'm just saying, like, take your pick. Do you want people to hustle and fucking like go as hard as they
Make
can?
up your mind. Do you want me to work 2 jobs at once while you pay me for one, or do you want me to make a Zuki rot? It's your only 2 choices.
I call it creativity. I don't
That's
know.
right.
Maybe I'm a fucking
You
asshole.
can call
but
it what you want.
I say if you can somehow balance 2 jobs and within the time span of one, because there's only one resource in this world that you're not getting back, that you can't make up for. It's time.
Zuki rot. Oh.
It's the time that takes your zucchini to rot.
Yeah.
This is my pitch for my
That's right.
zucchini rot.
If there's one thing you can't get back, it's the time that it takes for your zucchini to rot.
Because from the time I buy it at the grocery store to the time I have to throw it away is too damn long. There's
From the time I stole this zucchini from the break room at my other job to the time that it rotted so I could convince people that this wasn't the same zucchini.
fridge at my other job. He stole it from one job. He brought it to the fridge of his other job.
He made the whole thing just so he could get away with a lie that he told.
And then he put it on TV.
I just needed a slice for my drink, and I realized that was cucumber. It was just a terrible day. But now I'm going to be a millionaire, right, Mark Cuban?
Well, so you said he paid all the money back, right? Like the vacation time he would have used?
Yeah, they basically made
Well,
him
who
use
fucking cares
vacation time during that. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
they had
so
to
that's
pay
why
it
they're
out
saying
of
like he
pocket.
deserves a second chance, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah,
That's why he deserves a second chance.
Yeah, because he
he
paid it all
betrayed their
back.
trust.
Yeah, because he betrayed their trust and paid it all
Government
back.
betrays
It's
your
government.
trust every day.
Exactly right. Yeah.
I just wonder how he got found out because it seems like a perfect
Probably
scenario.
delivered something to one of his
Yeah,
bosses.
exactly right. Yeah, that's got to be.
He didn't pay attention to where it was going.
Well, it's like
shit.
his phone dinged. He was like, "Oh shit, this will be an easy one.
Well,
Easy
I'll just
40
put on
bucks."
a different mask and
Yeah,
see if
yeah,
anybody
that's it.
notices.
That's another thing, man. You're all wearing masks nowadays. I'm sure you all have felt this out there in the world as well. When I sit in my car and I strap up a mask on my face and I go to walk in, I stick my hands in my pocket into a convenience store.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm about to rob the place.
Yeah, right.
It's so weird. But
Brings
like,
that intention.
if I don't do it, then people are gonna get mad.
Right, exactly right. Yeah.
And it's so topsy-turvy now because all the people that are breaking the law aren't wearing masks.
Yeah, exactly right.
Exactly.
Yeah, what
I
has
can
happened?
see your face,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch.
You're a criminal. I know it.
You're
Yeah.
committing a crime.
That's right. I see it.
What is going on with our world?
It's
insane.
Everything's falling apart.
It's only been a year.
I'm telling you, we are in the
Comment
Biff
on it.
future. We've already talked about
we are
this.
in Biff
We're
future.
already in the Biff future. Well, I'll tell you, the only way that we can get away from this Biff future is an auction house announced that an entire 11-acre island in the Scottish Highlands is going to be auctioned online. Okay, with a starting bid of only $111,000 and $111,700.
How big is it? 11 acres?
11 acres. Do you realize
That's
how
not bad.
that's unbelievable?
That's cheap.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You would have to pay $100,000 for like 1 acre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And in Ireland, it's beautiful.
it's an
in Ireland.
island. Yeah.
It's an island
It's an island in Scotland.
in
In the
Scotland.
Scottish Highlands.
Excuse me. I'm
Maybe
sorry.
it's haunted or something.
Chris, I don't care. I don't care if it's haunted. It's an 11-acre island.
Not
I
all
could-
11 acres can be
That's
haunted.
right. The ghosts live over there. I'm flying right here. This is all good. Auctioneers said Deer Island on Scotland's west coast is the space that can be enjoyed with zero chance of intrusion. This is sounding better
Oh my
and
God.
better.
$100,000?
Oh man.
I can work from home.
Yeah, that's it. All I need is an internet connection. Property manager Stephen McCluskey said that the island is being sold for the first time after being owned by the same family for the past 500 years.
Holy shit.
Maybe they got a bunch of venomous bears that invaded.
Oh my god! Yeah, it could be. They couldn't get them off of
They
there.
ran out of bullets.
Yeah, it's full of spiders. The closest island is owned by Vanessa Branson, sister of the British businessman Richard Branson. They use that as a business and is bigger, significantly bigger, but they've got retreat there with a number of celebrities that go to stay. So you can go up there, put a little observatory. You can watch celebrities
Fucking Al
from
Pacino
from
could
your
be in
island.
your backyard.
You
That's
could
it.
build a whole spooky amusement park on the haunted half of the island.
Oh my god!
Oh my God, Chris!
Just making money on money.
Spooky
Man.
amusement park on your 11 acres, people.
You can do fucking Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
All right,
Good.
Jurassic Park.
I
The end.
guarantee you, Jurassic
Although,
Park was no bigger than 11
It
acres.
will probably get too cold, and a lot of them will die in the winter.
Chris, stop
I'm just
ruining
being
my
realistic.
dreams.
I'm just being realistic.
Who are you, Mr. Fantastic? Okay, so
No, I'm Chris.
All right, I forgot. Yeah, well, how could I forget? It's rocking trees really at the moment. There's nothing on it, and there's never been anything built on it, or any application to have anything on it. There's nothing there at all. It's been completely uninhabited for 500 years. The McCluskey said that the new owners will have to receive relevant planning permissions from the Scottish government before attempting to build anything on the island. But it's expected to sell for between $209,000 and $279,000 in March.
Here's what I want to know. So no one's ever used the island for anything. No one's ever built anything on it.
Mhm.
Apparently, a family has owned it for 500 years.
Yeah,
I call bullshit. I bet somebody's just like, hey, look, there's a piece of fucking rock over there.
somebody's living
I
there.
bet I can sell this to a bunch of dummies.
Maybe
for
it's squatters'
$100,000.
rights. Maybe that's why it's selling squatters' rights. Yeah.
There's some hermit that finally built a
That's it.
raft and
That's
came
it.
back to the mainland.
Where's the records you've had it for 500 years? It got lost in the wars.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's lost. But I'm telling you, I
it
was
written
here
down on a-
first.
Was it written down on a peasant's skin
Yeah.
500 years?
We wrote
Listen,
it, but
listen,
we
we don't like
unfortunately
to talk-
buried him
we
in
don't
a
like-
shallow grave. We forgot where he is.
We don't like to talk about it, but the paperwork was used to wipe with. It's a long time ago. We didn't have the modern amenities. It was a difficult
I live
situation.
on a goddamn
That's right,
island.
I'm on
What do
an
you
island.
think?
There's nothing here. It's just trees.
What, an airdrop toilet paper to me?
Yeah, come on now. We can't use pine needles. Nothing here has leaves.
It's pokey.
Yeah.
Okay. You're using the wrong end.
God, I always get them mixed up and down. You know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, hopefully they'll find something useful to do
Look,
with that. Maybe
I'm
we'll
telling
see.
you, if you've got enough, I
Kickstart
don't-
land.
Hey,
God damn it,
Kickstart
Sealand.
amusement park,
Sealand, baby.
The
Sealand,
Kickstart Park.
Kickstart Park at Sealand.
That's for the old listeners. Sealand.
East Coast and West Coast. That's it right there. We've got it. That's it. You got to cross the fingers.
I did.
Yeah.
I did
I
cross
thought you put this down like this.
it. No,
That's
no.
I was like that's
I was moving
the
so
spread
fast
shocker. Yeah,
it was imperceptible.
That's it. Yep, flicking it
It's
around.
like the rubber pencil trick.
That's
right,
That's
yeah.
it. That's exactly right.
Also, I think your lights in here make it
They're
look.
they're strobing. Yeah, imperceptibly, of course. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what else is happening imperceptibly this whole episode. So
Everything imperceptible to all of humanity,
yes, indeed.
except for you four. How many
That's
people
right.
are
However
here?
many?
Yeah, we got
Two.
two on Instagram.
We love you.
2, 3 over here. We got 5. That's 5 alive. One of them is Chris. So
Heads up, 7 up
That's
next
right.
week. Get
Oh,
2
yeah.
more.
Yeah, I forgot. We've only had one person
yeah,
watching on Instagram.
four
I
down.
forgot I was the other one.
Four down, 1 to go. That's it. So, but anyhow, we'll see what we can do with the coming episodes here. We're gonna have
I probably won't be here next week.
Chris.
This
Chris,
was a rare situation that Chris was
Yeah.
here.
yeah.
The technical difficulty gods have shown upon me.
That's it.
That's
Well,
right.
that's what this show's all about, Chris. So
Technical
you're
difficulties.
you're in the right vein for that. It's
Yeah.
inevitable that you'd end up right here on the Kickstart. So until next time, we'll see you on another episode of Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt,
And Chris.
See you later.
goodbye.
Bye.
See ya, everybody. Next week.
Next week it is.
Oh, God, a venomous bear.
Help!
Who was that? Mark Cuban?
It's Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
Oh, thank goodness.
He's got poison dripping off his
Oh, he's got
fangs.
shitty burgers. Gross.
Oh, now he's in the new Transformers.
No!
Oh, what about that burger?
Yeah, what about it?
All right, streaming friends, the 3 of you. Let's see. I think everybody. Oh, we have 1 on Twitch and 2 on Facebook.
We're a phenomenon.
How
We're
you
a
doing over
sensation.
Yeah.
How are you doing over there? Oh, over there, people. So hopefully, as long as we don't forget today, we're going to consolidate our streaming software so that everybody will be here through the same platform. So all of you Instagrammers, which I think is
Instagram you're cut off, right? Or are you in the frame?
Yeah,
He's in the very bottom.
I'm under the comments.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Under
can't
the
see you
comments.
because of the comments.
See, there's my hand. I'm under the comments. So we will hopefully have you down here. You'll have a different perspective.
We're gonna slowly inch you closer and closer to our bodies,
That's the plan.
and then all you're gonna see eventually is just
Until
like
we scare you away.
a skin.
We're just going to keep getting you closer until you can't handle it and you give up. Just like we have. So until next time, everybody, we'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna tune you guys out first. With switch
Bye,
it up.
Instagram.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Thank you for all of your support. Whatever that means.
And you're next, Facebook.
You're next.
The next
I've
to be
had my eye
determined.
on you for
All
an
right,
hour.
Now it's time for the Facebook and Twitch feed. We're going to start the show over again. So we'll see you next time, folks.
Goodbye.
Take it light.